It does. It's like, we'll never know. But it's a work in progress. It's Tuesday of the game week, so today's the first day of work week, and they're all doing pretty good, though. We're excited about the young group, and we'll keep working.
What's he done to kind of push ahead of Lewis at this point?
He just brought a little bit more physical presence. He's always been really good in pass coverage, had some great ball skills. He's just been a little bit more physical in his play and a little more consistent. It's still a close race.
You mentioned him in pass coverage. Is that a little bit better matchup against a passing team like A&M?
Spread teams and stuff like that, we probably like him a little bit better. Kawan does a good job too. They're both pretty good, but it's just a slight lead right now. So Kawan's still pushing, and we'll see how it turns out.
How good a field do you guys have on Hill and Allen, quarterbacks, and their tendencies at this point?
Well, we prepared for both of them. We've watched film on both of them. Expect probably maybe both of them to play. I know, but we'll, just watching film from last year and a little bit that they played last year, and then watching the true freshmen play from high school, it's kind of hard to tell. So we'll probably have to make some adjustments. They'll probably throw some new things at us that we haven't seen, and we'll adjust on the sideline as we go.
This is the first time you've had to prepare for a team in 8 months. Are they much better, the linebackers, at picking up this stuff than they were a year ago?
Oh, at this time?
Yeah.
Daylight and dark from
even for the Capital One Bowl.
They were better then, but even this, they had another spring in the belt. The game just kind of slows down for you a little bit more whenever you start understanding everything and understand where your help is. And the more, the longer you play and the more experiences you've had, the game slows down. So you can hear some of these guys saying it's slowing down for them a little bit, but they're daylight and dark from where they were a year ago at this time, and they're doing a good job. We're not quite there yet. Everybody's got something to work on. There's no perfect football players anyway, so we'll just keep working.
Are they picking up some of the preparations for opposing teams better though than they were last year?
Well, we've only been preparing for one team right now. We just started about a week ago preparing for A&M, and they've done a good job picking up on the game plan that we have, and they're doing a good job.
With that in mind, how much does A&M use their tight ends, and that, of course, will involve your linebackers in coverage, and how much do they go to their tight ends?
They got number 85 who's back. They lost another one that graduated a year ago, but they've got several guys, and they've got a couple of guys that they're calling H-backs and maybe play big wide receivers that might come in and play H-back or tight end. So, as the game goes, we'll have to see how they're going and what they're doing, and we'll try to change and adjust on the sideline.
With Lorenz, he's working a weak side linebacker as well as the Bob, right?
Well, he's really working spur and Bob. There's a lot of carryover between those two positions, so he's kind of working at both those.
And Bryson Allen Williams is the only one working exclusively at the Bob position, correct?
He's got a little bit of the will linebacker work. He's got a lot of natural instinct, just being a Mike or Will, whatever he's going to grow up to be. But he's got a little pass rush knack that, they've been pretty good for that Bob spot. So but we're trying to concentrate with Bob. Yeah.
With that being said, is there a chance that you actually do more 3-4 just to get him on the field if he's working mostly at Bob?
Possibly. Then we always have a rabbits package where we put a bunch of guys that can rush the passer and different stuff. So possibly. But he's a good football player. We're going to try to get him on the field somehow.
You rotated most of your linebackers last year pretty consistently. You still see kind of the same rotation, maybe not a 50-50 split.
I tell them to go as hard as you can until you get tired, and then we'll get the next guy in. We've got a bunch of guys that we feel comfortable they can play a 2-deep depth chart and 3 at some spots that it's not a big drop off. I mean, all of them can play. They're all talented, so we're trying to get them all on the field as much as possible.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thank you. They're doing fine.